Hey everybody, I'm Jeremy. We're going to be going over Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit today, and I'm going to go over how to count it, how many measures it is, and go over the beat in detail. Check it out. So at the very beginning, we're going to have 4 measures, and then we come in with the fill. So let's count it first. 1, 2, 3. So on the 4th measure, the beginning of the 4th measure, we start the fill. Okay, and the fill is going to go like this. We're going to do a flam on the snare drum. And typically you want to do a right flam. You raise the right hand higher than your left. Okay? And the left hand, some drummers raise both. Some do, if you were on a drum line, you would only want to raise the right. The left does not raise at all. It just simply drops. Or you can do both. Either one. We're having fun here. So whichever one you want to do. Now the fill, that's the fill. Now breaking it down further, flam, bass, hi-hat. Now I personally am left-handed, but I can show you right-handed, that's fine too. So we're going to go flam, bass, high, is the first step. Flam, bass, high, bass, flam. And that just repeats for that whole measure. So going to hit the snare a total of 4 times here. Now after the 4th snare, you're going to go bass by itself and then crash with the bass drum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bass, crash. Again slowly. Tempo with the music, it sounds like this. 2, 3. Now, the next beat that we're going to play, if you notice that he crashes every single measure. Every measure, he's going to crash. So we're going to go. That 8 measures. And the 8th measure there's a fill. We'll cover that in just a second. So, measure 1, we're going to go. So we're going to crash with the bass and then go bass snare. If you notice, the bass is by itself. So bass snare. Now, after the snare drum, this is what you do. We're having a quarter note beat here. So 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, and 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, and. Down, we're using some rudiments in this beat. There is a paradiddle in this beat. We go bass snare, bass, bass, right? So we're going to go crash, bass snare, and then a snare by itself. Snare, 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 snare. Then we do a paradiddle. Snare, 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 snare. Now instead of going right, left, right, right, which is a paradiddle, paradiddle, when you say diddle, you hit twice with the same hand, so paradiddle, or right, left, right, right. We're just going to replace the right hand with our right foot, and we have paradiddle, paradiddle. So crash, big snare, snare, paradiddle, right? So after the paradiddle, you're going to hit snare and hi-hat together, and then a bass by itself, and then crash with the bass like we did after the original fill on the intro. So all together slowly, it's going to sound like this. Okay, check it out with music. This is what it sounds like. From the top. So on the last measure, we're going to go this far. 1, 2, and 3, and a 4 and a. Next beat, which we'll cover in another video, but putting it all together sounds like this. Let's say we're in the 7th measure, so we're going to play 1 measure normal, 8th measure we're going to do the fill. Then you go into the next measure. Now, if the double bass seems a little bit too hard to get at first, then what you can do is you can water it down just a little bit, and it'll still work with the music. So if it's really a challenge to get that double kick in there, you can do this instead. So we're taking out the double, so it's going bass, bass, snare, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, bass. If you need to do that, that's fine. You can work on your double kick. So the beginning, all the way through to the end of it. Let's check it out. Here we go. And that is the intro for Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.